Well, hello everyone. I am Tina Rayner with Rise to Shine coaching at tinarayner.com, and welcome to my We Rise to Shine YouTube channel. This channel's purpose is to help you rise in love with you first, so you don't fall when loving others. Part of the reason why I do this is because it's my purpose and passion to start a global love revolution. And why am I talking about this in terms of the title for this video today, which is How to Age Well? Because aging well has to do with turning the self-rejection that society has us participate in, turning self-rejection into self-reflection, turning the misery of self-mystery into the power, absolute power of self-mastery. Because when you start coming here and focusing on the self and developing a strong relationship with the self and getting to know the self, just like you would anybody that you're, say, starting to date. It's like you're a stranger, you get to know that person, you develop a relationship over time, then there's love, etc. Same. If you listen to the societal messaging out there, it will have you do anything but develop a relationship with yourself. It will ask you to ignore yourself. And that is the opposite of loving the self. That is the opposite of creating empowerment. That is giving your power away. So today's video is part of that, turning self-mystery into self-mastery. And it's in response to a video I did last week, which is the first of this series for my self-mastery series called How to Master the Physical Body. And in that video, I talked about the interdependence of the physical body with 3 other bodies that we have. After I did that video, I was asked by Sia, who is the founder of revolutionizeaging.com, to delve more deeply into the interdependence of the 4 bodies. And before I do that, thank you, Sia. It's an honor to do that. For those who don't know revolutionizeaging.com and Sia's work, I've been following her work for some time. And full disclosure, she's a friend of mine. And the reason I've been following her work for some time is because I'm 48, and in that 48 years I've never met anybody who is as fit as Sia is. And so she's an inspiration to me, and she walks her talk and talks her walk. So for me to do this today, it's a big honor. And so let's get to the interdependence that I mentioned. I just mentioned it in that video, but I want to dive into that more deeply today. So in that video, How to Master the Physical Body, I talked about the fact that we are not just a physical body, but we are 4 bodies. 1, can you hear my cat? She's snoring. Okay. 1, physical body. 2, mental body. 3, emotional body. 4, spiritual body. The mental, of course, is your thoughts. So you have 4 bodies. 4 bodies. And those bodies, a lot of people don't realize you have 4 bodies. And what they also don't realize is that the bodies are not independent. They are actually interdependent. They work together. And so when you ignore one of those bodies, and let's say the physical body, when you ignore the messaging of one of those bodies, you are actually then ignoring all of the other bodies. And it may not be immediate, it may be over time. It's like a domino effect. You ignore one in this moment, and then time passes, and then it's creating a domino effect, a negative impact on all the other bodies. So how does this work? You have a physical symptom in the body that doesn't feel good. That's when people usually they start to they realize, oh, I have a headache, or I have a heartburn. So what does society tell you to do? Society tells you, hey, don't listen to the body. Take some Tums and then eat more or drink more of whatever caused that heartburn. Right? Ignore the body. Don't do that. And then I don't feel happy today. Oh, society tells you, well, don't listen to that. Don't look there. Just take these pills. Numb down what you're feeling. And then society doesn't recognize the mental body, the thoughts, doesn't recognize any validity to that and how that impacts the health, and doesn't absolutely recognize the spiritual body or the soul. And why? Why does society do that? Why does society want you to ignore those bodies and not recognize two of the four bodies? Because it's big business. If you ignore the wisdom of the body, because the physical body is here as a guide for you. The body never lies. The body guides you to truth. And the truth always feels good in the body. So if you know these things and you are starting to tune in here and taking responsibility for being a healthy self, heal thyself, healthy self, then you are going to take my power back and take it away from society and take my power back to create a healthy self here. And that's bad business for them out there. If you cure yourself, that is a customer lost for the pharma does not care system. They would rather you ignore everything here, ignore the thing that you drank or ate that caused the heartburn, and go and spend your money on something that allows you to eat more of that which caused the heartburn. They would rather you be sick, because when a customer is sick, they make money off of you. So, you got four bodies. And how does physical disease manifest in the body? You have a thought, and that thought it's not a good thought. It doesn't vibrate at a high level of calibration. And I talked about that in my How to Master the Physical Body video. And that thought, because it doesn't have a high calibrating level of energy, it weakens the body, and also it causes an emotion. Maybe you have a thought like, I should get sicker as I get older, and that definitely is not a high calibrating thought. And then because it's not a high calibrating thought, it immediately has a negative weakening impact on the body. And I also talked about the science behind that. It's been proven in that How to Master the Physical Body video. And so then it also causes an emotion. You have this emotion of fear surrounding getting older. And so then fear also is a very low vibrating energy. And then that creates an emotional blockage in the body. And so you've got the thought, and then that creates the emotion, and if not dealt with at the thought or not dealt with at the emotion, then you are creating a blockage, an emotional blockage in the body. And then if not dealt with there, and you're not listening to that, then what happens is you don't live the light of, and the passion and the inspiration and the joy and the love of your soul, and which is what you're meant to live in this life. And there you go, spiraling down. So the interdependent nature of those four bodies is crucial. And if there's one thing that can revolutionize aging, one way in order to age well, it's to stop listening to the messaging that's out there. As in what Sia says, defy stereotypes about aging. And what I say, which is just defy messaging of society in general. And stop listening to that. Take your power back. Start listening here. Start tuning into your thoughts. The soul guides you through your emotional system. Emotions are feeling good. You're in alignment with the light, delight, inspiration, passion, love, joy of the soul. Emotions are not feeling good. Then you want to take the light of the soul and shine it on those emotions. Take a look at them. Delve into them. See where they're coming from. Understand them. Do that work. It's heart, H-E-A-R-T. It's heart work. But transmuting that darkness into the light. And then you can live back in alignment with the truth of the soul. That's the process. So tune into your emotions. Tune into the messaging. The body is innately wise. So too are your emotions. Those are guidance systems. Listen here. Take your power back into your own hands. That's how you revolutionize aging. That is how to age well. That is how to feel fabulous at any age. I invite you to take a look at my self-mastery series, the video that I keep mentioning, How to Master the Physical Body is the first one. This is like part B of that video. Take a look at that at my werisetoshine YouTube channel. If you are not familiar with Sia's work, take a look at her website, revolutionizeaging.com. And that's about it. Thank you everybody for your time. I appreciate Sia again for your request to go a little bit more deeply into this process. I also thank my cat Zoe for her snoring along with this video. And I hope everyone takes their power back, starts listening here, and then revolutionizes aging and ages well. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.